Hello everyone, That Manga Kid here to give my series review of BL Metamorphosis by Kaori Tsurutani. This is a 5-volume series put out by 7 Seas. It is a beautiful slice of life, very slow paced, chilled out manga, good for either beautiful weather or just even a rainy day, honestly, to just sit and read something that'll bring a bit of a smile to your face. It's probably not going to make you laugh out loud. It's probably not going to make you, angry or riled up or excited, but it's definitely something very calming and relaxing to read. So our story follows Ichinoi, who is an elderly woman. She's in her mid-70s. Her husband has passed away. Not super recently, but recently enough that she's still, adjusting to life kind of alone and really feeling that loneliness, but in a way that she doesn't really recognize as loneliness until she meets Urara, who is a teenage high school girl at a bookshop that she works at. So Ichinoi goes into a bookstore and she buys a boys love manga. She doesn't know what it is. She just thought it was cute. She sees the cover and kind of looks at it and goes, oh, this looks really sweet. She goes home and reads it and she's like, oh, these boys are in love. Oh, that's so sweet that they found somebody that they love. And so she goes back to the store and wants more. She wants more volumes of it. And Urara is just shocked that this woman is so brazenly just kind of buying boys love manga. Because she feels very secretive of her hobby and feels like she wants to be that confident to be able to say, yeah, I love BL manga and I'm really interested in becoming a mangaka and I really want to share my passions with my friends or people around me, but I don't feel like I have the confidence to do that, yet here is this elderly woman who just walks in the store and just buys this manga and doesn't feel ashamed or anything. And so these two strike up a friendship. Urara starts going to Ichinoi's home every once in a while, and they connect with each other and talk about the particular series that they really like. Ichinoi gets introduced to more series from Urara, and they go to conventions and buy doujinshi together, and it's just really sweet because you're seeing these two lonely people, obviously from different generations, who have the same hobby now, which is reading BL manga, and they just kind of fill that void of isolation that they were both feeling, but maybe didn't fully realize how lonely they were until they met someone else that they could really just let loose with and have such a good time. And we see the times that they're together, but we also see the times they're apart. And just how sweet it is that Ichinoi is thinking of Urara when she's not with her, and vice versa. But there's also this line of she's young and I want her to go and live her life and I don't want her to be bogged down by some old lady who's bothering her, right? And Urara feels, similarly of, oh, I don't want to put this woman out, right? I don't want to bother her so much and make her feel like she needs to entertain me. And so, yeah, just kind of this towing the line of this friendship and for these two people who are in very different places in their lives but are experiencing decently similar emotions, and it's really beautiful. And the covers are just gorgeous. I love the artwork of the plants. They're just really beautiful, and obviously you can see that it's kind of, there's some matte, the cover is matte finished, but then you can see the embossing of the various aspects of it. But yeah, there's just some really gorgeous artwork in these volumes, and there's color pages at the beginning, and it's just really nice. And obviously there's no explicit content or anything in this, but it's just fun to read about these two. And there's really not It has a bit of an overarching story. It is a slice of life, so it's just kind of following these two, but it does have a conclusion, and it was definitely worth the read. I'm very happy to own this. I think it is just a really sweet, quick read that I'm excited to reread at some point, because I was buying these kind of as they were coming out, which is fine. There's no rush to like buy the whole thing and read it all in one go, because it is so slow paced. So buying it one at a time is not a problem. You're not really going to miss out on anything. And yeah, just a fun, heartwarming story. Definitely worth the read. This is in the larger trim size. It's not like a regular size volume. It's the sort of Viz signature size. But they are quite thin, so just be mindful of that. They're not super thick volumes, so just so you're aware and you're not disappointed when they show up. But yeah, if you have read this, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have read anything similar that you would like to recommend, I would also love to hear that. I don't know if Kaori Tsurutani has written anything else. Then I definitely don't know if they have anything else published in English, but I would be really interested to see more from this person. Because this is such a specific kind of title that I'd be interested to see what other kind of stories this person can come up with. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.